The fish place by Trader Joe's?
Yes.
The lobster roll?
Lobster roll. Onward and upward, here we go. Comment of the day coming in quick. Also, thank you for sending in your questions. If you sent in a question yesterday via video, we'll get to that in a minute. But first, comment of the day going out to actually, there's a couple, but I'm going to focus in on this one. Moo Math and Science. Remember, yesterday we talked all about how to improve your cardiac efficiency. In case you missed that vlog, upper right-hand corner. Moo Math and Science said, great job. I have taught biology for 30 years plus. I have also read Dr. Daniel's book many times. You are spot on when you describe what happens to your body during the long run. If you are not aerobic during the long run, the system will not be developed most efficiently. So as you say, sometimes you have to run slow in order to run fast. Moo Math and Science, you get the comment of the day. Also, just below, Q had an incredible comment all about basically that he is, or she is, I don't know, a student doctor, and talking all about the coronary blood flow. So anyway, two great if you want to dive into the scientific side behind aerobic development, how to improve your cardiac efficiency in order to race faster, upper right-hand corner. Go check it out. Okay, here is the deal. Jumping into comments. Oh yeah, box just arrived. Oh man, a little bit crazy here. I'm trying some new, all right, let's just open this up. I'm trying some new, yes, I know, you know me, love my Bobos, but I'm trying some new oatmeal variety packs from Superfood. It's basically a hot cereal with quinoa and chia seeds and all these healthy things. Just trying some different things. Don't worry, I've got plenty of Bobos right up there. Hold on here. There we go. Yeah, there it is. So Superfood oatmeal. We've got apple, cinnamon, flaxseed in here. Let's see, rolled oats, cane sugar, dried apples, quinoa flakes, pumpkin seeds. Oh my goodness, sea salt. So I'm excited just to, you know, I'm always trying to figure out different ways to be as healthy as possible, keep the energy levels high, recover as best as possible. So that's what I'm trying here. I think there was one other thing. Hold on. Oh yeah, I remembered. Here it is. All right, so I'm just, you know, when I travel, and yes, oh, that's what it is. Okay, races page on DeMoorGlobalRunning.com. Thank you for your patience, as I'm always saying, with the website. Here it is, DeMoorGlobalRunning.com. So it's developing a website takes, I mean, it's incredible how much work goes into a website. I'm just going to put it out there right now. So this races page is eventually going to be the spot, the location where we are coordinating and planning meetups and group runs and opportunities for us to meet in person in the real world when I'm traveling around the United States and around the world for races. So it is developing, but anyway, on this topic, I am always trying to figure out ways to be as efficient as possible in my travels, and I realized last weekend when I went to Naples that the foam roller that I have, the electric one, is just, it's just too big to pack all around the country and all around the world. So this is a new little mini foam roller from, let's see, what is the company again? Let's see. It's called the Infinity Ball, okay, by Nextrino. So this is the Infinity Ball. It's just like, for me, there's nothing, you saw me in Naples. For me, my strategy before a race, going out to the race course is to always foam roll just to get the legs, wake them up, basically, especially after a travel. You know, if you're on the airplane, I'm just all about trying to wake the legs up. So that's what this little guy is for, called the Infinity Ball. I'll keep you posted on how it performs here in the next race in Toledo, Ohio. Okay, let's get it charging here. And yes, on that races page on DeMoorGlobalRunning.com, that is where old vlogs and photos, group photos with all of you are going to show up as well from these race day experiences that are just, it's just so amazing to get out there and be able to meet people in person, especially, as the world slowly returns to some normalcy. Okay, it's charging. All right, let's start pulling up the questions here. Thank you again for sending them in. And first one is coming to us from the UK from Fred. All right, let's click play real quick.
Hi DeMoor family, this one's for both Seth and Bridget. And my question is, what is your philosophy on getting the boys into running? Is it something you'll encourage or something you'll wait until they ask to do or join in with? Thanks, guys.
All right, it's a little warm in here. Hold on 1 second. And here is the deal. So our approach or philosophy, and we'll get some thoughts from True Love as well here in a minute on date night, is that, and it's so interesting, just last week, Fred and everybody else, on spring break, Joseph, our oldest, who is 8, really started to ask me questions about how to run faster. Speaking of yesterday's vlog, like, oh my, this is so funny. Maybe True Love should tell this story as well. They went to Goodwill last week. Goodwill is a thrift store here in Colorado, here in the United States, where you can go buy secondhand items and for a cheaper price. And they found a pair of track spikes, and actually kind of a little incident happened where they didn't realize how sharp the track spikes are, and there was ended up where Joseph accidentally stepped on Seth's foot, and there was a little blood drawn, but he's okay. But at the end of the day, Joseph started to really ask me some great questions about how to run faster and running form. It was amazing. So they were doing laps in the backyard, running around. So my approach is never pressure, never force, never, even frankly, like, it's all about, I personally, self-discovery. That's my approach, okay? If I had to put it into a phrase, I'd say let the kids, for me, self-discover their passion. Maybe it's how to play the cello. Maybe it's how to paint a painting really well. Maybe it's how to run faster, to run on the So anyway, Fred, great question. It seems like now they're just now starting to discover running and be interested. In fact, they want me to take them to the track, a local track, very, very soon. So it's coming, Fred. I'm excited, but I've never, ever forced or thought about, like, even encouraged, frankly, like them to come run with me. First of all, I train I train a lot, but now it's starting to happen, and it's very exciting. So we'll get a few more thoughts from True Love here in a second. Okay, let's take one more question before I get out of these running clothes.
Seth, love the channel. I'm just wondering, when did you decide to focus on running as opposed to just documenting your life? Keep up the good work, man.
All right, thank you, Christopher, for the question. Looks like you're watching some soccer or some football in the background. Looks like a good time. Here's the deal, Christopher, and everybody else, is that I pivoted the YouTube channel from a daily life vlog, filming everything, and I still do that. You guys know I still film life. Tonight we're going on date night, gonna bring you guys along. But 2.5 years ago, it would have been October, November 2019, where I decided, you know what, if I want to do this YouTube thing, full time and long term, I know that I need to focus the channel, niche down the channel, and really seek out that audience that's interested in one topic, one passion of mine. And definitely my greatest passion is, in fact, running. And as I like to call it, massage the algorithm. Whether you like it or not, like, YouTube is trying to put videos in front of the right people at the right time based on their interests. All right, so that's how the algorithm works. So I knew as I started to pivot the channel from life to running that the algorithm would help me find those people literally around the world that are also interested in running. And it's been, I don't want to call it the craziest journey of my life, but it's been a crazy, crazy journey. So thank you, Christopher, for the question. Oh man, questions are coming in hot now. If I don't get to your questions in this vlog today, do forgive me, but thank you for sending them in if you did yesterday. Okay, Kev, you look very bundled and warm and cozy in your question. Roll the tape from the UK.
Seth, it's Kev from the UK. My question is, if you had a year to train just for the marathon, what time could you get? Cheers, buddy.
Thank you, Kev, for sending in the question. Again, you look very bundled there. I like it. I like your style, Kev. All right. I think what you're getting at in your question is if I could train for a year for a marathon as a professional, meaning I had a shoe contract and I didn't have to have a second job, so you could focus 100% of your energy and time on just training. For me, YouTube, it's a big commitment, huge commitment every single day, and I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So, Kev, to answer your question, what time could I run? My goal is still to go, sub 219 at some point, so 218.59. I mean, oh my goodness, Kev. I think, Kev, if I would have right out of college 10 years ago, focused on training, found a group to train with, had a shoot, I think I could have approached like the 215 mark. I'm not afraid to throw out a number. I'm going to throw out 215 as a potential time. Sound good, Kev? Thank you for the question. Okay, let's roll the next question from, I believe it's Daniel.
Hey Seth, this is Daniel Solis from Hurley, New Mexico. My question for you is in regards to your date nights with True Love. Specifically, how do you guys find the time and the money to go on a date every week? Having your 4 kiddos, your YouTube job, and balancing your intense running program. Just want to know specifics, details, just because I often find it difficult for me to find the time and the money to go on dates, even sometimes monthly with my wife. Being a dad of 3, working a full-time job, and then balancing my running. I'd appreciate an answer, and thanks for doing this. Keep it up, Seth.
Daniel, thank you so much for taking the time to send in your question and to ask about our date night. So we go on date night every Tuesday night. And where to even begin to wrap? Okay, I'll start here. 11 years ago, we've almost been married 10 years, but 11 years ago we met, and I told True Love at the beginning, as soon as I asked her out, I said, hey, if you are okay with it, I want to take you out every single week on a date night where we can disconnect from the world, disconnect from our jobs. Back then, True Love was working, and just really, frankly, get to know each other. And now it's become even Daniel and all the parents, one kid, it becomes extra critical that you disconnect and take the time, find the time to connect with your spouse, because life gets, if you think you're busy as a young professional, if you think all the college kids out there, if you think you're busy now, just wait till you have a family, a mortgage, full-time job. It's nothing at this point. So date nights are absolutely critical. And Daniel, on the practical side of things, we have family in the area that helps babysit. That helps a lot. Back in the day, we had no money, $0. But you find ways to cut money out of your budget in other areas so that you have enough money to go out on date night. And Daniel, on the topic of budget and trying to find money, it's one thing we did back in the day. We don't do it as much now, but back in the day, we would go to the grocery store. We'd buy a loaf of French bread, some cheese, and some meat, and maybe like a drink to share, and we go to a park. So that way you don't have to tip. And that was one way we pinched pennies and saved money back in the day. So anyway, Dean, it's a huge topic. Groupon, finding coupons. There's actually some pretty good deals on Groupon if you know when and where to look. I'm trying to think of any other tips. Anyway, I'll leave it there, Daniel, but it's so critical. Thank you for asking. And speaking of date night, let's go. Date night kicks. Turning that doorknob. Not to go run. Oh, there she is. Let's go.
I got a new shirt, everyone.
Heyo.
And I love it.
I was just talking to Daniel and everybody else about our date nights.
Yes.
Oh, it has a little seafood sound.
Oh, divine.
Heyo.
Oh, that sounds really good.
At the Cherry, not
The fish place by Trader Joe's?
Yes.
With the Lobster Roll.
lobster rolls.
Think
Ew.
something new under the sun. You can't take back them things you already done. No. You blame things that you do on somebody else. No. But they all see is you need help.
Oh, here it is.
salad.
Thank you. For me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Sauce, the Thai sauce with the chili.
Oh, I love it.
With the chili paste.
Oh,
So you can make it more spicy if you want.
I love
Thank
spicy.
you.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
We love it.
spicy.
We love this place.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
chili paste is good. Me people like it that one.
Appreciate that.
If you like the spicy.
No,
You're not.
No.
She's Irish. She's Irish.
this
He's
is my
Irish.
spice.
Look at it. She's Irish. I can tell. That's why you don't need spicy, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Look at that.
I mean, come on.
Goodness. Lobster. Look at all those veggies.
It's like an entree.
Don't mess
So
around.
much of your life scheming and trying to get over. Got you wondering why you.
Always a sad moment.
The last bite of lobster.
The last bite of lobster. Always a sad moment.
How'd you like it?
Oh, it's perfection. I mean,
Divine.
to have fresh seafood in Denver, that's like a treat.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, lover.
There she is.
Thanks, love.
We're rolling. All right. Time. I know
Love of
it's
my
chilly.
life.
Time for that Q&A.
Thanks for dinner.
Oh, you are well, so delicious. So, here's the deal. Just so
Okay.
many questions coming in. Thank you. We're gonna get to as many as possible. Here we go. What keeps your marriage strong with the work and vlogging and running you do each day? That is from Etienne Huard. Sorry if I'm not saying your name right. Well, date night.
Date night,
Helps
huge.
a ton.
Yes. He speaks the language of my heart. That's amazing.
Open and clear communication every day, all day.
Yeah.
You know, not just on date night, but every day, all day.
Yeah, that's true.
Man. Anything else?
An attitude of
Ooh.
putting the other first. Like,
Yeah.
what can I do to love and serve and honor my spouse today?
Uh-huh.
And intentionally, he's thinking that for me. I'm thinking that for him.
Attitude of gratitude.
Oh,
Right? For the,
yeah.
you know, what you have on this earth.
yeah.
The, a roof over your head. So anyway,
I have one
good
more.
question. Yeah.
You can cut this if you need to. But I think speaking respectfully to each other, never being sarcastic or... listen, I think there's a place for dry wit, but just that respect.
Uh-huh.
Is that?
Good.
Okay.
Sizu, does True Love eat Bobo bars?
Nope.
Nope. She eats
Real food.
way more delicious food than that. No. Let's see. Okay, real quick. Daniel, I think this is for me. When are we going to see you dive into another 50K?
Oh my
I know
heavens.
speed is your thing right now, but maybe it would help with Pikes Peak. Just an idea. Here's the deal. I am you. That's
How
from
many miles is 50K?
Ultra Daddy-O. It's 31
Yeah,
miles.
okay.
Long term, I eat healthy. In there, I ate a salad. I'm gonna be primed and ready for long stuff when I'm 40, when I'm 42,
gonna say, the next
when I'm
decade.
43. I have the long-term perspective on life, and I am in no rush to do anyway. That's my perspective.
It's
So,
coming, but check back in when in the 40s.
Yeah. Here we go. This is a good one. Jacob,
Okay.
this is for you.
Oh.
Favorite recipe or ingredient you have discovered since you started getting your Misfits box?
Ooh.
What has been arriving from Misfits that is like jumping out at you that
Okay, so this sounds ridiculous.
I know mine.
Ooh, okay, mine's squash.
Ooh, nice.
Of like zucchini, I just always avoided it, and I really tried to learn, and I love it. Seth, Sebastian, I make these little zucchini parmesan rounds that Seth devours like they're Dorito chips. Sethy boy, our son.
That's awesome. That was from Jacob,
What
by
do
the
you
way.
say?
Mine is the roasted pepper.
Oh,
That
yes!
it's like red peppers that are like almost turned into chips.
With roasting them.
Oh.
Avocado, oil, salt, pepper.
So good.
That's right.
What is it again?
avocado oil, salt and pepper, and then this 24 Bragg's spice.
And then you stick it in the oven for...
Like, forget about it.
Yeah.
Think you ruined it and burn it, and then your husband will love it.
I love it. It was like almost charred. It was amazing.
It was really cool.
Tulio in the house. Do you still swaddle Henry to sleep?
Oh my goodness, no.
No.
But that only ended about a month ago.
Sleeps in a sleep sack.
Yeah, and it's like a giant poofy one, and it really is a little indication to him of like, now we're naps, now we're bed. But not too long ago, we still were.
This is, I have to answer this.
Okay.
Not sure if I even told you this.
Okay.
You know, because of life.
I know.
Stacy, is True Love going to run another 5K?
Yes.
I may have signed you up for the DGR 5K.
Yes. I was about to say whenever ours is. When is
it's
our race?
May 15th to the 23rd.
That's
so
perfect.
It's coming up
How
in
long
like
do I
3 or
have?
4 weeks.
Okay.
So.
No,
Anyway,
I am.
We got it.
To.
We got it.
Yay! My second ever 5K.
Dutch Quigley in the house. Over the last 5 years with a growing family and vlog, what has been the best thing that's happened and most compromised thing? I'm not sure what you mean by thing, but the best thing is that I get to do what I love.
Yes, and we get paid. Boom, baby.
And we get paid.
I pay my bills.
And we can buy lobster. And the most compromised thing?
I mean, I think like being an entrepreneur, building something from nothing, you have to go harder, stronger, and farther than all of your peers. Nothing against you peers, we love you.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a difference between clocking in, clocking out, and it's on you whether this thing succeeds or not.
Yeah.
So that, you've had to fight tooth and nail.
Fight tooth and nail.
And work, I always say he works his tail off. I mean, you...
Yeah. You got to be on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right.
Well, you get to take a day off and
Very soon. Boom. Very soon. Wade gets the last question.
Okay, Wade.
I haven't even read it yet. Seeing you interact with the runners in Florida made me wonder. As a professional athlete, do you enjoy social running? I've heard athletes from other sports say that they stay away from casual matches because their mindset is casual when play, but running is a different thing. I think I understand what you're going for there, is that I love interacting with people in the real world, not just in the comments down below, which is great.
You people.
It's amazing to be able to see you in real life.
I would say though, as far as like your training,
But as far as the training goes, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, I get emails or text messages or, for our Twitter messages from people that want to run with me. And I just have to politely say, like, I'm sorry, I've got to stick to my training plan. I know I know the pace that I need to run at in order to run 30 minutes and 46 seconds for a 10K. So it's nothing against you.
No.
I just know what I have to do to perform at a high level.
not to mention every minute counts when you're building something from nothing.
Yeah, whether it's in running or on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys.
Oh, that was fun.
There you go. That was
easy.
fun. Question of the day.
Well,
got it.
He's got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Barely, but I remembered.
Man's got it.
What ideas do you have for Daniel and everybody else about how to do date night? Do date night regularly, whether it's saving money on date night, whether it's locations to go eat on date night, different ideas. So this is, and for the high schoolers and college students out there who are not as fluent in the date night scene, go down in the comments and start reading. It's, you families out, you get it. It's just nice to be able to go out and not have to cook dinner, do dishes.
Put your kids to bed.
Put the kids to bed.
That whole routine. I have one.
Yeah.
Should I put it in the comments below?
Put it in the comments below. Tell them.
Okay. We would make a decaf coffee with cream and sugar at our house. Did you already tell them?
Kind of.
And then we would go, literally one time we went to American Furniture Warehouse and made our bucket list. You told them. That was one of my all-time favorite dates. And we have that list still. We're checking stuff off.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to do money.
We went and sat on their furniture
Yes.
Because we were pinching pennies.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was. And also, I'm sure you've heard of like swapping with another couple.
Yeah.
Or babysitting nights.
Yes. That was an idea I forgot, Daniel, is like find another couple that can alternate babysitting.
Yes. You take their kids
Save
one week,
money.
they take your kids.
Yeah.
Yes. And also just think, it doesn't have to be money. You could go out for dessert. You could get a cup of coffee. You could pack your own coffee and go to a park and make out.
Yes.
Live purely, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh, all right. I love it. All right, we are out of here. We are tossing it to a date night.
Oh, yay, that's fun.
Maybe we'll do the Valentine's Ocean Pride.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Just an old date night vlog.
That's fun.
All right,
We
right,
threw back to that a couple weeks ago because
right
of the cold
here.
cut.
Right here.
Come check it
All
out.
right, everyone, seek beauty
Work hard.
and love each other.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Hi, that's fun.
I mean, I'm assuming that, but that's a good point. There might just be like high school.